In this video, we're going to talk about vaping, specifically vaping cannabis. What is it? How does it work? And more importantly, what do you need to know to make an informed decision about vaping for yourself? First, let's break down what vaping actually is. Vaping is the act of inhaling and exhaling through a battery operated device like an e cigarette, vape pen, or mod. These devices heat up e-juice or vaping liquid, turning it into vapor, which is then released and inhaled into your lungs. Vaping liquids can come in two forms, either bottles with droppers to fill the device's tank, or pre-filled pods that slide into the vape itself. So what about vaping cannabis? Vaping cannabis works by heating either the plant or cannabis extract, releasing vapor instead of smoke. It's often considered a safer alternative to smoking cannabis as it can produce less tar and less odor, but it comes with its own set of risks. For example, some cannabis vapes use high potency concentrates like wax, shatter, and rosin, which can contain as much as 70 to 90% THC. That's a much higher THC concentrate than you would get from smoking a traditional flower. So, why are people vaping cannabis in the first place? Well, young people in Canada might choose to vape for a variety of reasons, including stress relief, peer pressure, the desire to be discreet, or simply because they think it's a healthier choice. But it's important to note that vaping cannabis isn't risk free. Along with that, just because it seems like everyone's vaping doesn't mean you have to. Many young people choose to not vape cannabis and to consume cannabis through other forms or to abstain from using entirely. And remember, if you're ever offered a hit from someone's vape or feel pressure to buy one for yourself, it is okay to say no. If you do decide to vape, there are a few key things that you can do to try to reduce harm. Let's break them down. First, choose high quality devices. Cheap or unregulated vapes can release harmful chemicals when heated. Stick to reputable brands and, if possible, choose devices with temperature control. Use cannabis flower, not THC liquid. Some pre filled cartridges may contain harmful additives like vitamin E acetate, which have been linked to lung injury outbreaks. Opt for vapes designed for flower or dry herb rather than concentrates or vape oil. This reduces the risk of inhaling potentially harmful chemicals. Vape at a low temperature. High temperatures can break down cannabis into harmful compounds and toxins. If possible, set your vape to a lower temperature, something between 180 and 190 degrees Celsius. Don't share your vape. Sharing vapes increases the risk of transmitting germs or respiratory infections. This is especially important to avoid the spread of COVID-19. Limit frequency, duration, and potency. Overuse of cannabis vapes can lead to respiratory infection and, in some cases, dependence. Keep your usage moderate. Additionally, because cannabis vapes can often be very potent, make sure you always carefully read the label of your product and always start with a lower THC percentage and gradually increase the amount to find the amount that works best for you. Watch for any negative symptoms. Any new symptoms or discomfort could be a sign that vaping isn't agreeing with you. If you begin to experience wheezing, coughing, or shortness of breath, it might be a sign to stop and consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist after usage has stopped. Always make sure to check in with yourself.